Okay, so in this video we're going to be looking at currency pairs, different currency pairs, and what are they and how do we identify them. So let's jump straight into this one. So let's go into the next slide. So we can put currency pairs into different categories. So we're going to go through each one of those categories now, and I'll try my best to explain what they each are. So the first category is major pairs. Now this is what most people will trade, like myself. These are the main pairs that I'll be looking at when it comes to trading. So a lot of these actually all of them have got the US dollar in them. That's because US dollar is considered the currency of the entire world, and there's a lot of movement, a lot of exchanging of the money which involves a dollar and another currency, which is why major pairs always have the dollar in there. So along with the major pairs, we've got Euro USD. So they are abbreviated, so you get to know some of these abbreviations. Some of them not so obvious. We'll have a look at those in a moment. So major pairs, we've got Euro USD. So what you're doing is you're trading the Euro against the USD, US dollar. So if you think the price of a euro is going to go up against the dollar, you will buy euro. If you think the price of a euro is going to go down against the US dollar, you will sell it. So you're always, the first three letters of the currency of the first three letters, you're trading against the last three letter in the currency. So you're always trading a euro against the USD, or a Great British pound against the USD, and you go USD then against the Japanese yen. So you get the idea there. So go with USD CHF. So CHF is for Swiss franc, which is why I said, it's not so obvious, that one. So we would have to learn some of them. So you haven't got to learn all of these. Okay, you haven't got to know every single one of these. A lot of traders just choose maybe one or two of these pairs, and they're very successful in trading just a couple of pairs. Like I said, I only trade a Euro USD, and I trade a USD CAD. Those are my two main pairs that I trade myself. So we can move on. We've got the more minor pairs. So the reason why we call them more minor pairs is that, as you can see, there's no US dollar in these. Most of these, yes, there are still a lot of movement in these currencies, but these are not like the big movers, the ones that trillions, most of the trillions of dollars get thrown into throughout the day. So you will see some movement, but not huge amounts. Like I said, with the major pairs, a lot of people like to trade them, and you do have a lot of successful traders who only trade minor pairs. Maybe they'll choose quite a few of these and they'll just trade them and make a living out of that. Moving on, we got some cross pairs again without the US dollar, and a lesser known, not a lesser known, but less movement in the currency pairs being traded. So you've got these ones here, these are the cross pairs. And then we move on to the exotic pairs, and almost all of these include the US dollar, but they also include, obviously you can see there, the Hong Kong dollar, Singapore dollar, etc. So these are again some of the smaller currencies that are being traded on the market, is known as more exotic pairs. You can trade these, but I would recommend trading this with another, maybe a major or a minor pair, because the movement in these are very, very slow. So you wouldn't see much movement in these pairs when you're trading. So yeah, that's basically currency pairs. So remember, when you look at the currency pair, the first three letters, let's say is the euro. Can I go back to here? The euro, and you're trading that against the US dollar, the last three letters are mixed up there. So just bear that in mind as you go along. And all you're going to do is as you progress in your trading, you'll have a preference to which pairs you want to trade. You get to learn how they move, and if they move quickly, if they move slowly. Is it a bigger move during the morning, or is it a bigger move during the afternoon? On these particular pairs, you'll get to learn that as you go along, and then you'll have your favorite pairs to trade. But during this course, I'm going to be showing you what I'm comfortable with, which is a Euro USD and a USD CAD. Those are the pairs that I'll be trading mostly, and I'm guessing as you go through this, you'll probably start off on those, and then you can experiment them with other pairs as you grow your confidence in your trading. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If you've got any questions, don't forget you can just message me and I'll try my best to answer them.